Today is February 5th, 2026. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon. I am on the roof of the Jackson family in Phoenix, Arizona. We see that their roofing system has experienced quite a bit of wind damage. I'm going to do a repair attempt on that wind creased and damaged shingle. We see a large crease throughout the entirety of the shingle. I'll be using a soft nose putty knife, flat bar, magnetic roofing hammer, the recommended roofing snake, an 1.25 inch per code roofing nails. First, I want to make sure you guys are set up so you guys can appropriately view the work. I think this should give everybody a good viewpoint. What we have here is we have a dimensional shingle. The shingle starts here, the shingle ends here. I want to make sure that it's completely separated from all the material that binds it to the books beneath it. Pretty easy. This book's been flopping in the wind. Now I need to do the same thing for the books above it. In Arizona, these things just kind of mat together. You want to go slowly and carefully. Just trying to get it released. We don't want to rip or tear anything. Just work our way slowly across. All right, we have our book free. Now I'm going to remove it from the decking. We'll start on one end of the shingle. We're just working to get it free of the nail strip. All right, now we'll work to get the nails that are in the back of the shingle out. All right, we have our shingle out. I'll set it off to the side over there. What I'm going to want to do now is an investigation of the underlayment to make sure we have a clean and clear surface for a reinsertion. I see a nail here. It's going to impede our reinsertion. I'll get that out of the way. All right, I think we're good to go. Now I'm going to take the same shingle. I'm going to line it back into place where it was and work to get it back to sit correctly. All right, we have our shingle book back in place. Now I'm going to take the recommended roofing snake. The reason why we use the roofing snake is so we don't have to lift these two books above our damaged book more than necessary to get an appropriate nail strike. I'll take my 1.25 inch per code roofing nails. We'll start on one end of the shingle. We'll line up in the nail strip. Make sure that we're straight. We have a straight angle. That's one. Go in the middle now. That's two. We see a small indentation fracture right there from the roofing snake. That's pretty common. In order to get the nail driven in the nail strip, you have to be kind of straight and flush with the shingle above it. Very common with the roofing snake. Here we go, we're in the nail strip. Three. Okay, I do have the book back in place. However, I can see just from a little glance that we have some problems going on here. First, I can see that this tooth is delaminated. This is 100% delaminated tooth. This one is delaminated at the front. It is still held a little bit in the middle with binding material, but the entire front lip of it is completely delaminated. This tooth, 100% delamination. This tooth, only the very corner, just this edge, maybe an inch or so, delaminated. Over here, also delaminated. 50% of the tooth is delaminated. So we have 1, 1.25, 2, 3, 4 delaminated teeth. We have an impact mark from the roofing snake. Because of this, I have to deem this roof irreparable. These books are built in two parts. The top layer, which is underneath the shingle, is held to the bottom layer by the teeth. When the teeth become delaminated, the shingle book, this actual layer of book, falls apart into two sections. Because of that, because these teeth are so delaminated, I have to deem this roof irreparable. I would need to repair both of these books, and it would very likely happen to the books above them. These 3 books. I would continue chasing this all the way up to the ridge. We would do this throughout the entire roofing system. I deem this roof irreparable for these reasons.